guys, welcome back to my colourful country life. Today I thought I'd do something a little bit different and take you on a colouring space tour. So this has been a much requested video and I haven't done one yet so far, and I thought why not, sounds like a little bit of fun. So what I am going to do is flip you around and we might start from the bookcase here in front of me and work our way around the room. So what you see is what it normally looks like. It is very tidy. This is an open area in my house. It's not actually a closed-in room and it is a main thoroughfare. So hence why I don't talk so much in my videos. There is usually someone walking past me at any given time. So yeah, everything has a place. I'm a little bit obsessive with keeping things neat and tidy, which you may work out very shortly. So on that note, I will flip you all around and we'll get started. Okay, so we might start off with this trolley. Now, the top of this trolley is usually where I keep things that I need to review. Now, you'll see the Simtac markers are there still by Artex. I have reviewed them. I am up to date with my reviews. I just don't have a spot yet for where I want to put them. So they're sitting there until I find them a permanent home. On the next shelf down, we have books I've completed this month. So that's ready for my end of month completed pages video. And the bottom of this trolley is just diamond painting stuff. So spare diamonds, my diamond painting tools, all that sort of stuff is down there. Now, the stuff that I'm going to show you today is mostly colouring. My scrapbooking, my card making, and most of my diamond painting stuff aren't actually here. They are in the garage. So this is mainly my colouring stuff. And if we have a look over here on my bookcase, these are all my colouring books that I own. So everything you can see displayed, I have coloured in. I do have one little cupboard down here that has uncoloured books, which I'll show you in a minute. But all the books that are up here on display have been coloured in. And I've got all my hardbacks at the top. I've tried to split them up to, so all the black ones here from Hannah Carson, they're all matching and I really like the way they look together. I put all the gold ones together here. Now, Maria Troll's gone and made a new book that is not gold, so I don't know where that's going to go yet. It might end up with Clara's books over here because it's a little bit big to go with Hannah's new book. So a little bit of obsessiveness here with my organisation, but it just doesn't look right sitting with the gold book, so it might end up with Clara over here. We've got all of my Kirby's and Melpomenes here. We've got Rita and a mix of books. We've got Joanna, Romantic Country, Beauty Horror, and then another mix of books down there as well. So if we have a look in these cupboards, so in this one here we have just this, what do you call these things? Clipboards. Gosh, can't even think of words today. A clipboard for when I'm colouring my PDFs here, and it actually has storage inside to store things. This is a backing light for when I'm doing my diamond painting. My trusty colour wheel here. My happy planner, some spare happy planner sheets, and then we've just got spare notebooks and stuff over here. What's that? That's just empty. That is press releases that companies send me when they send me their books, so publishers and artists. My colour trackers. And of course, my fixative. I think I need a new one. It's getting empty. So my fixative and my satin glazing liquid, because it's too big to fit in any of my drawers. So he sits there in that cupboard. And the next one is my uncoloured books. So I'm currently doing a video of all the pages I've ever coloured. And at the end, I might do a video on my uncoloured books, because some of these are uncoloured for good reason and will stay uncoloured, and there's some that I am thinking of possibly passing on. So they're my uncoloured books. See if I can squeeze in here. Paper. So we've got the paper I use here for my PDFs. I've got two different types here, the Nina, and I can't remember what this one is called, but it is linked in my Amazon store. Does it say? It doesn't say. And then different types of paper here. So we've got different sketch pads, Castle Arts. The bleed proof paper we used when Joanna was doing her was it Inky Art School? So that was from there. And then I've got my Ohuhu watercolour sketch pad. Strathmore paper. This is PDFs that I've coloured and some that I'm yet to colour. These things here are velvet poster art that was gifted to me, and I haven't yet done anything with them yet. I've got a few there, and there's a Joanna Basford canvas behind as well. And in this last one, trying to open it one-handed, that little grey box down the bottom there has all my stencils. So my cloud stencil, my wave stencil, brick stencils, that's full of stencils. That rolled up paper there is the transfers that we use to make my book covers. And then that big container there is my small Prismacolor pencils, or my Prismacolor pencils that broke a lot. If they kept breaking, they just weren't that great for when I was filming, so I put them in there. And these are the ones that you see me super glue together sometimes. And just above there is just one of those little paint things. I think it's empty. Can I open it one-handed? There we go. That's just the clamp from one of my sharpeners. Okay, and there's something around the corner. We have, these are the Colorist Special Effects by Helen Ellison. Yep, and just some stuff to wrap when I send out my giveaways. So that is my main bookcase. I've got to get up off the floor. Okay, so here is my desk. Here we have my ring light, my phone holder, my BenQ light, and my view. We have the Ohuhu markers. This is Rooms of Wonder because I'm currently colouring in this book. My laptop because I also work from this desk. My Prismas are out because I'm using them in Rooms of Wonder. And I've got my pencils out here for a colour combo I'm currently using. My fan brush, my dowel, my coffee. And now, with my light out of the way, and we can have a look in these drawers. Let me just move my charger cords out of the way. Okay, so we have just little bulldog clips here. These little sponge brushes. These brushes that I use for distress ink or pastel sometimes. This is just paper clips and stuff. These are the little brushes that I use when I'm using my masking fluid. And of course, lip gloss, nail oil, lip gloss, hair ties, and the bracelet that my daughter made me as well. That's all in there. Is there anything at the very back? No. Okay, next we have, so these are washi tape containers. Got one there, one there. That's all washi tape as well. We've got watercolor paints here. It's a stacked one. Okay, we've got diamond painting tools here. My father actually made these out of wood and resin. Handmade by my dad. Different punches. These are left over from my scrapbooking days. Different size punches. My super glue that I use on my pencils. A bone cutter. My craft knife. And a couple of little rulers. Next drawer here we have Mod Podge, the gloss finish. I use this one. Is this the one I use on my diamond paintings? I think it is. Oh, sorry, I'm not even in frame. To seal my diamond paintings, and that's the brush I use to do it. We have the Cosmic Shimmer Flake and Glitter Glue, so for my gold flakes back here. And masking fluid. Oh gosh, this is really hard one-handed. These are the Tim Holtz Distress watercolor pencils. You know those pencils that actually look like a crayon? They look like a Neo color too. What's under here? So we've got this little watercolor set, paint knife, and the blending stumps. What is this? Stumped for words. External hard drive. Back there is my gesso and my gold flakes, like I mentioned. This is Crookwell medium. That's step 1 and step 2. And I think right back there is some Gamsol blending fluid. And that is just like an empty crystal jar that has nothing in it for now. Just some extra storage. Okay, next we have... So that's all my distress inks. I've got them stacked 4 high, so they're easy to pull out. So these plastic things here that I've got, the inserts inside my drawer, they're actually for makeup, which this used to be filled with makeup, but I reused them for keeping my distress inks nice and neat and tidy. So we've got the distress spray stains here as well. The Decor Art metallic paint, another one. My glow in the dark Decor Art paint. And these ones are pearl. So this is a pearlizing medium, and that is a pearl finish paint. So this one here, if you add a couple of drops to any kind of watercolor paint, it'll give it a pearl-like finish. That's just plain black acrylic paint. And that's the Extreme Glitter from Folk Art. We've got the Winsor & Newton Gold ink just behind here. Some refill for my distress inks. Clearly I use this one a lot for my clouds, so that is the one that runs out the most. We've got some stickles and some liquid pearls. This one here, I think it's called Kindy Glitz. It's like a giant stickle type. Huge bottle. And this, get it back in its spot. And if I do that, you can see that's another one of the Kindy Glitz, that blue one there. Am I focusing? There we go. And then these ones here are stickles as well. There, these ones. And there's some of the larger distress inks, the big ones. And I've got some other type of inks at the back here. I think they're the Kaiser Craft inks. Are they all Kaiser? One second. Oh no, that's Spare Distress inks. And the ones on the other side. These ones here are the Kaiser Crafts. Okay, so my next drawer, sorry. Okay, now this one. Before anybody says anything about what's in this drawer, okay, first of all, that's just a cutter for me cutting bits of paper. My Neo Color 2s, I keep them stored in their original tin. This is the 84 set. Yes, these 2 boxes are Prismacolor pencils. They are not 2 new sets of Prismacolor pencils. This is where I keep my spares. So when I order open stock, I use the old boxes to store them in. So they're not full of new pencils. And if in case no one believes me, I will show you that I'm not storing Prismacolors everywhere, but I do use them a lot. So these ones will be full actually, I think. Yeah. So you can see like there's multiples of some colours here. They're not brand new sets, and the bottom one only has like 1 tray full in it. I do have some, oh, I think they're downstairs. I didn't bring them up. I did order some more open stock, which I need to bring up and put in those boxes as well. So I put them in the colour order from my conversion chart so I can find the pencil that I need easily, and then I will replace it. And sometimes if it's a pencil I use a lot, I will buy 2 or more of it. For example, like a lime peel or a sky blue light, I use them quite a lot, so I will purchase more than one. And I just keep both of those boxes just in case, so I can store spare pencils. Okay, now let's move to the other side. This is my chair. I bought this chair after I bought my son a gaming chair a few years ago for Christmas, and it was so comfortable, and I really wanted to steal his, but I ended up buying myself one, and a little blanket here because I'm always cold. Even though it's like 40 odd degrees out there today, I'm always freezing. So let's move to this side of the desk. What have we got in here? Okay, so these are all cards that people send me. I keep everything everybody sends me here. Calculator. Okay, so these are stickers. If you can't tell by that logo, that's from Kirby. Just some stickers here. This one is from Hannah Lynn. And these ones are Emily Illustrator. If there's anything left in here, because my daughter was taking these stickers and sticking them on her iPad. Yeah. Just the two left. Okay. So here we have Winkestellas. I've got a couple of new ones here. And all my white Signos, because I do use them a lot. I go through a lot of them. Oh, Winkestella there. And Pen Touch metallic pens, as well as Signo metallic pens here. And what's in here? These are all Poscas. Nothing behind it. No, that's all Poscas. Label maker here. Post-it notes, and then just colourful pens for journaling and stuff like that. Yeah. This is one of my most used drawers. So spare pencil sharpeners. These three are Tagals, and this is my little baby Coom sharpener for when my pencils get really teeny tiny. There's some highlighters here, and the Sakura Identi pens. In here is where I keep my pencil extenders. Spare erasers. This is my little desk vacuum here. I love this little thing. Gets a lot of use. Picks up all the spare pencil shavings. My Tombow mono eraser. That is here with spare Derwent erasers for the Derwent electrical one, which is here, not electric, battery. Spare leads for my pencils, eraser, brush to clean my little desk vacuum, and this has just got pencils in it. The blue pen you see me using in my colour combo videos, and then just sort of like black fineliner pens, you know what I mean. Okay, so in here is, I guess this is maybe my junk drawer, so to speak, but it's not really junk. My conversion chart, my colour combos, and my swatch charts are all in these folders. Under here are the Prismacolor colour combos that I haven't yet put into the colour combo folder. So in that folder is currently, which one is it? Yeah, so when we did the leaf and the flower combos, they're all in there, all in alphabetical order. My swatch charts, of course, are all in alphabetical order as well. Let me pull them out. So that's all my swatch charts. There's a notebook there, and that has just got scrap paper in it for when I'm trying to work out some colour combos. Okay. And the last one, oh, is that stuck? Oh, get right down here. Okay, so we have, at the very back are some gloves here. They're actually meant to be reading gloves. A friend bought them for me as reading gloves, but I think they're to stop smudging ink, but I don't really use them. We've got double-sided tape and just a little, like a whiteout liquid paper eraser, pan pastels, some watercolors, my Sakura Koi watercolors, some more watercolors. That's just those makeup remover pads that I use with my pastels. My Distress sprayer, so I use that when I want to put water on my watercolors to activate them. And just a stamp cleaner here, and more watercolors. So that's my desk. Now if we have a look over here, let's look at this first before we look at any of the drawers or cupboards. So these are all my pencils, and these are where I keep all my colour combos. So you've seen these in my videos. There's one for almost all brands of pencils that I have here. That's my Holbein's, but I haven't got a label for that yet. And this is just my journal where I keep all my end of month information, so I know what I've coloured, what I used to colour, all that stuff that I use for my completed pages videos. And yeah, like I said, you've seen these ones before. Yeah, all my colour combos. Okay. So colour pencils, my Prismas are up here, and Black Widows, Lumens, Polychromos. I think that's empty at the moment. Yeah. Castle Art, Arteses, and I can't remember what's in each one. My daughter was making these little things for me with some beads, but they were running out. She ran out of beads, so these are Holbein's. I can't remember. Artex, Brute Square, Brute Round. Yeah, so I'll show you in here first because this is more pencils and stuff. This is, so pencil sharpeners. So this is my Derwent Super Point. Get the most beautiful point with this pencil, but it really eats your pencils. It does give a nice thick lead though. So if you've got a Prismacolor pencil that keeps breaking and you still like to have a nice sharp point, it will eat your pencil, but it would also help hold that point because it makes the lead really thick instead of a skinny lead. This is a battery operated pencil, and the leads just come out really long. I'm not a huge fan of this one. So we've got my Albrecht Dürers back there. This is my Distress ink. So where the, hang on, let me pull it out. So these are paintbrushes, the Ohuhu markers. What have I got back here? I've got a spare set of Black Widows. These are my Ergo Softs, I think. Staedtler Ergo Soft, yep. And what is this? Derwent Art Bars, Albrecht Dürers, and this is the Distress inks. Let's see if I can open this one-handed. Oops. So this is where I keep all of my tools that I use in my Distress inks. Can I close it one-handed? Probably not. Okay, I'll leave it there for a sec. This is my Inktense. And another roll there. Is there anything in that? That's a blank roll, it's empty. And in this little container here, this little pencil case has my Disney pencils in there. So, 1 second while I put everything back. Okay, so let's have a look at this cupboard and then we'll do the drawers over here. So in here are my markers. Okay, so this pencil case here is full of Trolley Arts. And in my Tombow bag here is my Spectrum Noir markers, my Tombow markers, and my Staedtler Trappist fine liners, and I think there's a few other different sets of markers in there, but they're all either alcohol or water-based markers in that cupboard. Now let's start with the top drawer. Okay, so here we have my Lyra water brush markers. Here are the Ohuhu metallic markers. This is all jelly rolls. You know I love my jelly rolls. My Kaisercraft shimmer sprays. So I've got a few different colours. That's black, blue, pink, gold, and green. And then Spectrum Noir sparkle pens here. Oops. This is all pastel. So I've got my Arteses, my Artex, and there's some other more budget-friendly brands underneath. And what is in here? This is my super golden markers from Lightwish. So I bought an extra set as well. So there's 2 sets of the Lightwish markers in there. And let's crawl across here. Okay, so in this top drawer we have the Ohuhu. I think these are all watercolors. Is there gouache in here too? No, I'm pretty sure these are all my Ohuhu watercolor tubes. This is this the gouache? That's acrylic paint tubes. And this is, yeah, this is my gouache. So a few different random paints here. This is the Winsor & Newton black acrylic, and my Kaiser Craft white, my remote from my air conditioning, a ruler, my circle stencil, bookmarks. That is just like a geometry set to help me make different types of circles, and some scissors. And underneath here we have all my water brushes. So I have quite a lot, but you all see me use like this one. I use this one every single time I use a water brush. It's just my favourite size water brush, but I do have a whole heap there. These are my grubby watercolours. Some cloths that I use with my watercolours. The Caran d'Ache palette. And that is my little brush cleaner mat. We've got the Artex metallic watercolour paints, some Calero watercolour paints, and, oops, it's sticking. It's got those little suction things on the bottom. And then my little water cup here. That's expandable, that water cup. Okay, so we're coming close to the end here, guys. We've got this trolley here. So these are empty. I don't really use these much anymore. I used to put the pencils in here that I was colouring with. So now if I have 2 things going at once, I do put pencils in them. Sometimes it just ends up being used as a rubbish bin though, to be honest. So at the top here, underneath Wildebourne, you'll see some more books. This is where I put the books that I'd like to colour in this month. Wildebourne is just on the top there because it isn't fitting, obviously, in the trolley. So these are the books I'd like to colour in December. Down here, I've got a few other things that I just don't know where I want to put them. So it's the postcards and the little poster from Jamie Courtier for the Wildebourne book. This notebook is where I keep all your ideas that you give me for YouTube videos that you want to see. And down below there, this is all the stuff currently ready for the 20,000 subscriber giveaway. That has to be mailed out. Now, if we have a look up here, I have this thing here on my shelf. Now, my father made this for me, and it used to hold my distress inks until my collection outgrew it, and I don't know what to put in it. So it was sort of like a pencil box, but it's not wide enough to hold pencils that way, sorry, not even on screen. And it does, that lifts up, and there's another space underneath. I can't do it one-handed. So if you've got any ideas of what you think I should put in here, let me know. But at the moment it's just empty, sitting there on display. And of course lots of plants here, family photo, lights, candles. I love my candles. Everything of course is white. And my crystal collection is all in here. Okay, and another plant, candles, and let me just show you the other end of the room. So over here, of course, we've got some more plants. My printer down below. This box here was made also by my father. It was, it's meant to be a art desk, or it is an art desk. I don't really use it. It sits on display, but can I open it up one-handed? So it actually folds out flat. Can I do this? Oh, yes, I can. It's really heavy, actually. It's not going to open up all the way, but it does fold out to be completely flat. So this ends up being a flat desk. And then this lifts up so you can put art supplies underneath. And then you've got this area as well to put some art supplies into. So, yeah, it's quite heavy, actually. So you can't really use it as a lap desk, but it's really pretty and handmade by my dad. So all right, guys, that is it. That is the tour of my colouring space, my colouring room. I hope you enjoyed this video, something a little bit different for once. And on that note, I will see you all very soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.